routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the Big Red Siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team, one of the great stories in the first month, 4-0 to begin this season. On the other side, his counterpart from Arizona. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Well, he certainly had a little bit of a gunslinger mentality a week ago, Mike, and for better or for worse, he was throwing the ball all over the place. And at the end of the day, he came out with the win, but he is very aware. He has to do a better job protecting the ball. Continue to generate the explosive plays through the air. That's great, but he cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Back into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down. Now it's McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Here's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play there with Purdy to Ayuk. 42 yards. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Purdy now on 2nd down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop 3rd and goal. McCaffrey. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his 2nd season in the NFL.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the big tight end, Colston Loveland. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and the Cardinals move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Throwing on first down is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Here's Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. And just shy of midfield. Here's second down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Niners first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Throwing is Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Third and long. To throw once more, it's Purdy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10. That's quickly out to Harrison. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. We are through one. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. And what a chance now. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And it's just so hard to play defense down this close to your own goal line. Of course, you have to be prepared for any sort of goal line run. But then these play-action passes down here are just so hard to account for everybody. And it's simply an easy pitch and catch and results in a touchdown.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Walter Nolan in there on the stop. Pass caught by Pearson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
McCaffrey now on first and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll look to pick up the pace. Throwing on second down is Purdy. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Cards offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely, and the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime and multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat me.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. Purdy to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll find the open man. That's Watkins. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the 49ers are back within 5.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to run it, and he'll go into the slide there, and it'll be a gain of a couple. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. He'll get this out to the left flat, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale. After this, here's a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's forced out just shy of the mark.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. A short one there, caught by Kittle.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll roll out here with Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll go play. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. So we've hit half here out west, and we'll send it back east to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports
Our
halftime
look around
report.
the NFL starts now. It begins at Gillette Stadium. The Patriots at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And it's Stephon Diggs. mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Pats with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. From there, why don't we go to South Philly? Look in on the Eagles. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this is the visitors' running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Raiders get the victory, 27-21 the final. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. And this is Chris Godwin. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Buccaneers get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. In the game you're watching, both teams making a strong case in this one, a 2-point differential at the break. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A look there at Kyle Shanahan, his 49ers heading back onto the field. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down. They'll go again with Benson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another Cardinals 1st down.
Now, faking the give. He gets that to his big target, Trey McBride. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He takes off. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down.
1st down and goal to go.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A 4-yard loss on the play.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by the running back, Benson. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The 49ers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Look at the big guy rumble. And he's out of bounds inside the 30.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10. Purdy. Hot. This is Ayuk. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down. the 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 3. Throwing again is Purdy. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Headed left. Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
3rd and long.
On the bootleg, it's Purdy. Flush, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. No issues there. This one is good. And the Niners are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Man in motion, heading right. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, Keyshawn Boutte. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the 49ers
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, 49ers.
Here's Purdy again. This one caught at the 4. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense and running back Trey Benson getting ready for their next drive. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
A gain of 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
RPO quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
A give, here's Benson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 41-yard line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinals. And now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Off play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble. Nick Bosa in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Nick Bosa. He's proven to be hard to block as he gets to the quarterback for a 2nd consecutive play.
Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So that one's going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Niners offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. A short one there, caught by Kittle. Down late, try to get to the line quickly.
A 6-yard pickup.
Purdy now on 2nd down. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a 1st down.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
First down.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace.
It's a pickup of 3.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
He's brought down by Jordan Birch. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's McCaffrey. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. They'll roll out here with Purdy. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll take this forward for about 5. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll drop to throw. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the handoff, this is Benson. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Now on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll send a man in motion left. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
At the 28-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the 49er first down.
They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. Cards going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
2nd and 6.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. This 3rd and 6. Purdy down to a knee. And that should be the final snap of this game. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten.